What up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? Welcome to the Savage Land. Welcome to my show, Pallet Picks, which pretty much I go through figures on this pallet that I want to unbox, take pictures with, or maybe just talk about. It's not really a review. It's just me opening my toys on camera and I want to show it to you. I need to knock this tower down. And this tower is mostly card backs of Masters of the Universe Origins, and I got some Marvel Legends on the bottom. But I'm tired of looking at this shit. So on today's episode of Pallet Picks, I'll be doing Montana. Tired of that shit. Sunman. Had this motherfucker since June. Oh, wow. What up, what up, what up? Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Savage Land. And today on Pallet Picks is an episode we call M.O.T.U Will Never Die. And in light of the recent events of, I forgot this guy's name, I don't get too much into the politics of the community, but he puts up random posts, I guess he used to work for Mattel, saying Masters of the Universe line will be done in April 2023. And whether I believe that or not, I really don't care. Being that I had these pallet picks that I was going to open, they were all pretty much M.O.T.U, I just said, you know what, let me just do how I feel about the line, just as a casual consumer of M.O.T.U, and I believe it will never die. Okay, eventually will, and then all realistically, who knows what happened with business, maybe it won't. But as far as right now, it seems like a pretty strong line for now, and the price is rising. The line is cheap and affordable. It used to be, I believe, around like $12-13. Now it's kind of getting up there to that $18-19 range. Once they cross over $20, then it's going to get kind of iffy, which in some cases on exclusives they have, especially that four-pack He-Man Mattel Creations that's going for $150 just for 4 He-Mans. But let's get into it. I'm going to go through all those figures I had at the beginning. I was just throwing at you. I'm going to go through each one of them, how I feel about them, what I think about them. Like I said, some are new, some are old, they may all be old. But here it goes right here. And the first up is a mashup between WWE and Masters of the Universe. And this right here is the perfect character, the Ultimate Warrior, because he's kind of more of like a barbaric guy like He-Man, so he doesn't look far-fetched. I've had this figure, I ain't gonna lie, I got this past summer. He was actually $8 or $9. And I'm telling you right out the pack, he's great. He's perfect. He's a perfect setup for a He-Man scenario. His colors look good. Just the basic buck. And this is no need to even talk about articulation with Masters of the Universe Origins line, because you already know it's just like the old 80s line, but just a slight bit better. And this Ultimate Warrior looks good. It's not too much to him. He doesn't come with many accessories. This cape that he has right here, it has some pretty nice sculpt on it. Nothing too crazy, still playful, but solid figure. Alright, next up we got my boy Leech here. Don't know too much about this character. Don't remember him from back in the day. I remember the core characters, but slamming figure. How can you deny this figure? I got him posed up like this because, hey, the suction cups, I finally get to use them. I just licked them, stuck them to the mirror, and he's instant posable right there, holding on for dear life pretty much. He has an optional head, which the suction cup is on his mouth, so you can kind of just put this guy on the window. Down on the ground on top of the BPT S card, I have 2 suction cup hands. Once again, sculpt looks good, it's playful, no need to go for the articulation. I mean, look at it, it's a M.O.T.U Origins figure, and he looks, pretty cool. I don't have him in too much. You can do a little bit more with it, but my main goal was to show off the suction cup feet. Leech, an awesome character. And for under $20. Under $20, you get a pretty cool figure, and he has quite a bit of plastic with him. There's still a small line, still I guess a 5-inch line, but he's a pretty big guy for a 5-inch figure. Alright, we got next up Anti-Eternia He-Man. And then also real quick, Leech also has these 2 like crossbows here. Haven't had a chance to figure out exactly what they do, but he's a deluxe figure, so he came with quite a few accessories along with the extra head and the 2 extra suction cup hands. But getting to Anti-Eternia He-Man, and wow, this is one black ass He-Man, isn't it? I wonder how people feel about the King Grayskull. How they feel about this black ass He-Man right here. But he looks phenomenal, man. This is like one of the best He-Mans that I have in my collection. Instantly pulling him out of package. I knew instantly that I wanted him soon as I seen him early in the year. I had him on pre-order and I just got him through BBTS. Man, maybe back in this past summer. So I'm just kind of getting around to opening it up, this guy. But what a awesome He-Man we got here, man. Pretty much same weapons as any other He-Man that we get. Shield, sword, axe. But just the coloring on it is just a totally new concept and idea. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this thing to focus on here, but just awesome colorway, awesome colorway. I thought the blue He-Man was pretty cool. This black ass He-Man right here, Anti-Eternia He-Man, it's pretty much a home run with just a simple repaint. But once again, under $20. All right, next we got another WWE M.O.T.U mashup. Maybe the sleeper figure out of this little pack that I just laid out of M.O.T.U figures is this Kane here, and there's not too much going on with him. He just looks good. I like the way they did his paint. He came with an accessory like this little blaster here, kind of has like a trap jaw thing going on, but he's just a simple figure. Once again, it looks like somebody who can just pretty much belongs in M.O.T.U because of the mask, just because the just the way he's played up more than human in wrestling, and also with the Ultimate Warrior, like more than human, just this out of control, crazy, raged beast who's ready to brawl at any time, man. So sleeper figure, not too much with him. I had him probably since this summer, got it for $8. Like I said, the biggest thing about this line is it's inexhaustible. I mean, it doesn't cost you much. To get what you want. It doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. Now it has this thing where it has exclusives on Mattel Creations, but you can pretty much go out and get these as you please. So sleeper in this set, Kane. Next up is Sunman. I have to tell you, man, I don't know too much about this guy, but I instantly fell in love with him. I think he's a great looking figure. He was kind of mended into the line. He was a subsidiary line from in the 80s. But I really don't care too much about that because, like I said, I'm a casual M.O.T.U collector. I had M.O.T.U in the early part of my childhood, 5-6 years old, just left over from my older brothers. So I do know the property, but I wasn't deep into it. And as far as this character being mended in, I think he looks awesome. I mean, he definitely will stand out on your shelf. He definitely has the playability. All of these figures are fun. Just fun toys just to mess around with. Joints can be kind of loose sometimes, like their legs, but for the most part they'll stand up if you got a flat surface. This table I got him sitting on here isn't the best, so some have flopped over or whatnot, but playability on these figures are awesome. Sunman looks great. He comes with that shield, that Shaka Zulu kind of spade spear there, and like I said, man, just overall good looking character. Good, very good. I like the way his skin looks. I like his little tight little fro, and I love the colors. The colors have grown on me, but the very African American colors, very Afrocentric, and I think it's beautiful, awesome. Sunman is definitely a must get. All right, next up we got Snout Spout. Picked this guy up a couple of months back, maybe about the end of summer. Just broke him out of the package. And pretty much, like I said, with M.O.T.U, all of them gonna have the same articulation, pretty much the basic points, the single elbows, single legs, but very stand very good, looks very good. And immediately when I seen his color, if you're into G.I. Joe Classified, he reminded me of Barbecue. He has pretty much that kind of like chili peppered type color with the red and the orange, almost kind of simulating fire. And they both kind of come with the same accessories, an axe, backpack. If you can get really creative, I think they will be cool in some photos together because they mesh up so well and they're almost the same pretty much character, just in a very different light. Also, Snout Spout comes with an extra head. You guys can see that here, and this backpack squeezes. It has some type of water mechanism with it where it'll shoot out of the snout. So it has like a little small pinhole, like for a water gun. Really wouldn't focus on it, but comes with pretty cool accessories. Pretty good looking figure overall. I will say that head he has on now, it's kind of loose. That's why his head's kind of sideways a little bit like that. But don't want to fix him with this little turntable here. These figures tend to fall with the slightest push. But good character. Another awesome addition. He's a deluxe figure. He came with plenty of accessories. Gonna cost you about a little north, or maybe at 20. I'm not too sure. It's been I don't buy these quite often. But they're inexpensive. It's not something that's gonna break your wallet. So Snout Spout, great figure also. And last but not least, this is the last figure I pretty much purchased. I purchased Montana about a month ago, and seen him for a pretty. Was he on sale? I don't know if he was on sale. I think maybe I just finally broke down and just brought him because I hadn't seen him in store. Brought him out of Target, but pretty cool. Has 4 sets of legs. I don't know if he has any accessories. I didn't see any, I guess, when I busted him out of the pack. But he comes with enough. I mean, his body alone with the extra legs and the accessory. Then he has this Egon thing going on with his eyes. Like from the toy from the 80s. Like Egon from Ghostbusters used to have an eye popping thing. So that's pretty cool. You know, and he has enough to not really have anything. I mean, he's a pretty big Origins character. As far as what he takes up and how much plastic he uses with the 2 extra legs, and he's awesome. And another thing with this, if you don't have a sturdy surface with those plunger legs on Leech, he'll keep falling, man. But that's something on my end. I guess I need to get a sturdy surface, but this tape unfortunately is not too much. Straighten this out, but overall, this Montana is another cool character. Not gonna get too much more deeper into it. M.O.T.U is great. It's awesome. I think it for a casual collector like myself of M.O.T.U, I don't go hunt down everything. I think it's a dope line. It reminded me of my childhood when I broke them out of package. When I brought my first one back in 2020, I thought they were awesome. Jeez. Little wheeze, man. Come on. Just set y'all up. Oh, man. Just a freaking fall. You, son, man, that's the problem? Or was it Kane? Not standing up, doing stupid stuff. Pissing me off. This black ass He-Man, that's who it is. So overall, man, M.O.T.U Origins on my end, and not even getting to Masterverse and Revelations and things of that nature, M.O.T.U Origins, I believe, is strong enough to even carry this line. It's fucking Kane. He just doesn't want to be a good boy. He fell back, but hey, at least they're staying up. But every last 4 of these guys up here are amazing. I can't get over how good Sunman looks, man. I'm not just being biased because I'm black, man. He looks awesome, man. He really pops off the shelf, man. He looks good. That shield like he has around his chest, that red and yellow, looks good. Snout Spout is a good character. His trunk is articulated. It has a hinge where it can go up and down, and he just looks good. He looks like Barbecue from G.I. Joe. And Kane, you a-hole. Why'd you do that? We're gonna keep it spinning, man. So it looks like Snout Spout's the winner. But that Anti-Eternia He-Man, I can't get over how good he looks, man. He looks freaking phenomenal. I mean, just that black skin and that texture from the sculpt from his loincloth, man. He looks good. He's the best looking He-Man that I got, just because he just simply has that black skin with those eyes. But Origins, for my point, it's not going anywhere. Will it? Do I have inside information? No, and neither do I care. I have the ones I got, and I'm cool. If they do shut down, I have what I want. I could really care less, but overall, the line seems like it's doing pretty good. It seems healthy. Yeah, it has peg warmers, but right now in the action figure industry, every last line has peg warmers. So, I mean, how can you knock that? But if it's your first time seeing the Savage Land palette picks, put a like. Hey, comment. It'll help the channel out. I do a lot of these videos right here because I just have a lot of figures to open. They're great filler, and I'm gonna open them anyway. Why not put them on camera? It might be old to you, but it's new to some. And we do this on this channel just for the love and beauty of action figures. So until the next time, God bless. Black ass He-Man.